Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Steve's Wrestling Ramble. For this edition, I will be talking about the Royal Rumble, Monday Night Raw. Apologize there. Royal Rumble, Monday Night Raw, and also about my Royal Rumble pool that I did for my show. The winners, I might have more than one, just because my overall winner, I don't know if he will ever be able to, let alone want to be able to be on the show or the broadcast in the future, whether pay-per-view or any for the winners. He gets an open invite to be on any episode between now and all the way to the 2017 Royal Rumble prediction show, all the way up to that episode of mine. He just has to let me know when that works out. So hopefully he does follow me back on Twitter, so I can share links and talk more about that as well. The winner for my Royal Rumble pool, my overall winner, was Good Mic Work. Good Mic Work, who has his own YouTube channel here. Good Mic Work commentaries, where he talks WWE and his thoughts on things as well. Not in like a podcast form, but still in his own way. You can actually download his content and his videos. I believe in iTunes and other forums to actually make it like a podcast. You can watch anywhere. So, Good Mic Work is the winner of my Royal Rumble pool, and hopefully, either a fan of his can reach out to him, let him know more about it, and either a fan of his or a fan of mine to let him know that he definitely is welcome to be on an episode, or able to be on an episode if he ever chooses to want to be. But hopefully, because he's a very smart individual, knows a lot about wrestling, been a fan for a very long time, longer than I have. I'm sure he will have longer than I've been alive on this earth. So, congratulations to him winning my show's Royal Rumble pool. I was also part of a Royal Rumble pool with Sell Monster Sounds Off, and I won that one with number 30. I was part of one with the other show I'm part of and probably part of, Main Event Marks, where our winner for that show was Jacob Rodas. Rodas won that, and then there was many winners with the Solid Monster one because of the way they did that. So I guess that is that Royal Rumble. It's the best pay-per-view of the year, especially with these Royal Rumble pools, with these other interactions. Definitely especially a show from mine, like mine. We're trying to grow viewership, trying to gain viewers, and I know I'm already, or at least I believe I'll have some new viewers tonight, giving my podcast a chance and finding out if it's worthwhile, and I appreciate that, even that. So if you are new, welcome. Thanks for stopping by, for however long you do stop by, and if you like what you hear, whether you agree or disagree, that's different. But if you enjoy what you hear in tonight's episode, you're welcome to subscribe, like, share, comment, all that other fun stuff. I know one episode of mine in the past actually was tweeted out to Triple H and WWE, so that was kind of cool. Not like I got a response from either of them, but still, it's very kind of the person to do so, or the viewer. But like I said, we're going to get right into the Royal Rumble. Not much really to say, at least for me. In the other matches, I mean, Kevin Owens, Dean Ambrose tore the house down. The last man standing match. Not surprised that it started off the show, but it definitely deserved to. It was going to be a great match. The fact that it was just being a last man standing match in itself, sold it for itself. It didn't need the other things. But, I mean, really, it's last man standing. You have Kevin Owens and Dean Ambrose. Dean Ambrose, who I'm a mark for, as people know in the Marks group already about me in that way. But that was a hot, fast way to start off the Royal Rumble pay-per-view. You have that last man standing match and go on from there. The U.S. match, the U.S. title match, those were okay, but I think yeah, besides the Royal Rumble match itself, the last man standing match definitely stole the show for me. I think it was pretty good, pretty awesome, and I hope that they do something with Dean, especially with what happened in the Rumble match. So I might as well just get to that. And as I welcome anybody to join the episode, our fellow Mark, WWE fan, fellow fan of the sport, I do usually leave the link out to people, whether specifically or in general. Sometimes I more scarce than not, than do I leave it in general, more to specifics because you never know who you get. But um, with if you did it in general, in the general tweet like I tried last week, but always welcome to have people on here and share their thoughts on things, especially after a pay-per-view. I know sure a lot of people have a lot of things that they want to say about the pay-per-view. So if you're unable to be part of this live episode, of course, welcome to let me know your thoughts of Royal Rumble in the description or in the comment section, excuse me, below this video, and let me know what you thought, and if you agree or disagree with what anything I'm saying here. Now, what's different between my show and somebody else's show is like I can't, for some reason, even though I should, but sometimes I don't like to go as in depth on things just because I'm more of a meat and potatoes type of person, more of get to the main things, hit those points and move on sort of thing, then because I don't want to be too dragged down and boring either. When I good fast commentaries and thoughts and go on to the next match, whether it's talk about Royal Rumble or Raw or anything. So that's definitely a little update on my own show. But to the Royal Rumble match, Roman Reigns, number one. Triple H, number 30. Expected it. Triple H wins. Whatever. I guess it made the most logical sense. I still think it could have worked to have Dean Ambrose become the new WWE World Heavyweight Champion and still have the feud between Triple H and Roman Reigns and still have that match between Triple H and Roman Reigns at WrestleMania because you have Dean Ambrose as the champion. You could have it, or you know what? You just don't have the match at WrestleMania. Triple H has enough matches at WrestleMania throughout the years. He could have faced Roman Reigns at Fastlane, and then Dean versus Roman at WrestleMania, 1-on-1. Brothers against each other, best man wins, sort of match. The two faces, you still could have made it work, especially with those two, and especially with the fan base that they already had built up when they were in the Shield. So I don't see that as a problem. But I thought the Royal Rumble itself was pretty good. Definitely thought the show overall was good. Not made too much to say either way. I mean, I said everything as well eloquently as I could in the Marks group on Facebook, which is facebook.com/group/pro wrestling marks. That I thought about each match and everything. It was great to see AJ Styles debut and him coming out number 3. I kind of would have maybe wanted him to come out later. Maybe no later number. Hold on, I apologize. But beyond that's pretty much it. Dang it. But anyways, that was Royal Rumble. Raw, the best part of Raw being the Rock segment, him coming out, Triple H opening the show, and now he's the champion. I guess, like I said last night, like I'm saying right now, I guess it made the most sense to have Triple H be the champion, but I really would have rather had Ambrose. And that's just because I'm a big fan of Dean Ambrose, which I am. I just thought it could have worked, and I thought he still could have you're still going to continue the storyline between the Authority and Roman Reigns, even with Dean Ambrose as the champion. It just could have worked, in my opinion. But now we have Triple H. I'll probably end up being Triple H and Roman Reigns because they stated at the end of Raw, the main event for Fastlane, which is Roman Reigns, Dean Ambrose, and Brock Lesnar triple threat. We kind of know how that's going. Probably Dean's gonna be the one getting pinned in that one, which is too bad. But hopefully, I still believe at some point, Dean Ambrose is gonna be WWE champion. It wasn't Sunday night, and it won't be WrestleMania as much as I would want it to be. But at some point, probably maybe before the year in 2018 or something, he'll be champion. I kind of said on the other show, my other main event marks, that I would want it by the end of 2016, but we'll see. But I see it happening. I see it happening at least once. I know I've heard from people that they don't think Dean Ambrose shouldn't be champion, won't be champion, or spewing rhetoric like that. But he's not going to be champion at all ever. That's too bad because I think he definitely should be, deserves to be. So it's fringe, and hopefully WWE sees what they have in him, and know that if they do make him champion, they have they make a good choice, I guess. There, St. Dean would make a great top guy. Maybe it's not his time. Maybe that's the issue. It's more of timing than is Dean Ambrose in general deserving of being champion. That could be the bigger story than anything else coming out of it. I don't know. I don't know what's in the future for Dean and how things are going to go, but either way, for the main event title scene, we have Reigns and Triple H. And we'll just have to go with that, stay course. We'll have Roman have his moment of WrestleMania. 3-time champion. Finally defeat the Authority. Maybe that's going to be the way how they get rid of the Authority. Yes. There's TV, of course. Maybe, depending on how they want to intertwine that aspect of it, but I don't know. But it's like I said, this is what I said. I like to just talk about the big parts of things, not overanalyze something either. So the other part of Raw I didn't like was the whole Authority. They were gonna be watching everybody and making a determination of who would be in that main event of Fastlane, WWE Fastlane. And in the end, they put Brock Lesnar in the match, and yet he wasn't even on the show on Raw at all. So how did Brock be able to be evaluated when he wasn't even on the show? It doesn't really doesn't make too much sense. But like I said, I think the best part of the night being with The Rock. The Rock coming back, and then hilarity. And the promo, then you have the New Day there, and back and forth. You also had a rap battle on Raw as well. So, I don't know. Still pretty entertaining. Still pretty entertaining pay-per-view Royal Rumble. Pretty entertaining Raw. We just hope that we can keep it going. AJ Styles faced Chris Jericho and actually won. So like WWE is doing better here, booking new talent into WWE. Especially talent like AJ Styles made his name known for being part of it's hard to do these shows when you have 1,000 things in your mind. I got my football stuff. I have an job interview coming up on Thursday. Actually, to be part of a local radio station too. So that's all exciting. I have my NFL show, which is moving to Thursday, at least for these last weeks up until the Super Bowl. And the week after the Super Bowl, um, that week I'll be doing a review of it and everything. But I don't know. I guess it's just my personality. I like to just be to the point, move on, rich kind of thing. I guess I learned in the either from my parents from the service. However, but not much else really to say for all of the pay-per-view. I'm just gonna stay on a little bit longer here to see if there's any people that want to or able to join on. I mean, sometimes I wonder how people are able to have like 2 to 3. I know Joe Cronin's show is 3 hours, but that's because he takes calls and he has like 4 people with him talking about the Rumble and other stuff. Me, since I try to be 100% professional, which sometimes then makes it look boring to others, but I try to be professional, not. Yeah, excuse me, I do apologize for that unprofessional move. I try to be as professional as I can be, swearing, hitting the main points, and I guess especially when you're dealing with fans of pro wrestling or WWE specifically, they want the other side of it because those ones garner numbers because they do all that other extra stuff. I'm not saying it's wrong or bad. Heck if I wanted to, I probably swore at my TV because of something that happened at a pay-per-view or how a segment was booked or what was said or whatever else. So I can get animated. I can get upset. Trust me. But it was. It is what it is. I like to try to have my show better than that. Or not, maybe not better than that, just in my own way. Because like I said, main event marks, a little different cast of crew, but still great people. Smart people on that show that I'm proud to be a part of and having bigger roles. Do things differently, but I'm glad to be there because hopefully that can grow too. I can see that one growing and becoming something. My NFL show growing in time. But yeah, like I said, Raw was good, Rumble was good. Hopefully they can keep things rolling. Hopefully if they can't, well, I apologize here for the silence, but I'm just waiting to see if some of my friends or others are able to join in to share their thoughts on the Royal Rumble and Monday Night Raw. But I guess other news being about Daniel Bryan, is he gonna retire, isn't he? The fact that he wasn't in the Royal Rumble match doesn't seem like he'll be having plans for WWE having plans for him at all for WrestleMania. I do find it kind of interesting how they're building up Roman Reigns and trying to give him, get his push going as well with him having a number 1 contender match at Fastlane, just like he had last year. Last year was against Daniel Bryan. This year, that triple threat with Brock Lesnar and Dean Ambrose. So that was kind of an interesting parallel to think about. I'm sure people already brought up. I'm just checking some things here on the YouTube on the Mark's group to see if there's any new news items to bring up. Oh, I forgot to mention from the Royal Rumble, like, uh, R-Truth came out. He thought it was a ladder match. Just climb it up. I'm supposed to really bring up for Raw. I was just checking to see if there's any other news items to really talk about. But I don't know. I might have to wrap up this episode and just on. Hope you enjoyed what you heard. Like I said, it's welcome to leave a like, comment, subscribe if you're not subscribed. At the very least, thanks for giving it a chance. And tell your friends about it. I do have a Facebook fan page for this show, Steve's Wrestling Ramble. There's on Facebook, Twitter at WB_podcast. As you can see there in the banner there below. And I'm still just going to see here if anybody joins in to share their thoughts on things. I'm sure people like to see or hear, not see, but hear other people's opinions on stuff, especially when they have to do the Royal Rumble. If you like the Royal Rumble, which is bigger and better than ever, especially this year's with the twist of the title being on the line. You know, they had potential of making it one of the best ever, and I think it was pretty good, but not like best ever category contention in my mind, but a lot better than it has been in the last few years, for sure. Then again, as most say, that's not saying much, but it is saying something. Hopefully now with AJ Styles being in the WWE, Triple H the champion, heading into WrestleMania, here on the road to WrestleMania. Hopefully business does pick up here for WWE, and these Raws and SmackDowns are sure enjoyable to watch. Next week we just continue on to the road to WrestleMania, another Raw. I'll come up to review it, and we go from there. And like I said, let people know of the show, because if I have more and more viewers and more people that might actually want to or able to come on and be on the show and share your thoughts on things, and we can talk pro wrestling. As I always say, join in the conversation, let your voice be heard, and share what you think of everything that went down in the Royal Rumble and Raw's moving forward. I'd love to hear it. On Thursday, I have Manifest show. Thank you, LPH, for. I just noticed LPH, a friend of mine, and also periodically part of episodes of main event marks joining the, or not joining, but he has liked the fan page. Glad he was able to find it. I was really appreciate it. Thanks, LPH. And hope to see you and main event marks this week or anytime in the future. Yeah, check again the marks page for any news items again. But like I said, the main one being Daniel Bryan and AJ Styles, which you said was being in the WWE, and Daniel Bryan of the uncertainty about him. Now here I found from Wrestling Rumors report of WWE changing its plan for the Royal Rumble halfway through. Let's see what it says here. According, it says, and I state, according to the Inquisitor, having Ambrose and Triple H in the final two was not the original plan. WWE changed it after Reigns entered the arena and was booed by the WWE Universe. So what was the plan supposed to be him retaining the title? Reigns was taken out by the League of Nations halfway through the match and was taken in the back to reassess the finish of the match. It's been said that Triple H was always meant to win, but the decision was made to eliminate Reigns second to last and leave Ambrose in the final two because WWE didn't want the crowd turning on Reigns and cheering for Triple H instead. They did that anyway. You know, Triple H eliminated Roman Reigns second to last, sure, but he still got a shot for doing it. But then, you know, turn around and then they wanted Ambrose to win like I did. So I guess in the end it did work. But I was just saying, in specific to their kind of didn't. Because WWE knew Ambrose would have the underdog sympathy from the WWE Universe enough for Triple H to gain heel heat by becoming the WWE Champion for the 14th time. I don't think it's just Ambrose having the underdog sympathy, and thanks to Jess Malloy, or Malloy. I apologize, man, if I missaid your last name there, but he was the one who posted on the March about that report. But I don't think it was just people feel sorry for Ambrose for being sympathetic to Dean. I think it's also just Triple H. He always gets that automatic heel heat anyways. By being himself, Triple H. With his character, him just being, or Paul Levesque, the corporate guy. It might have been either way, he would have gotten that heat. But no, I guess I see Triple H winning, but I just hoped that they would have maybe pulled the trigger and went with Ambrose. You know what? That limited French character shine. I have Ambrose on the top. See where it can go from there. You never know. You never know, especially in WWE. Just reading some over some other information. Nothing too serious. I know tonight I'm going to be finding out soon of the spoilers for SmackDown. Don't worry, I won't be announcing them because I know people don't like to be spoiled. Me, I like to at least find out what's going on and then see how it all unfolds live, or not live, but unfolds on SmackDown with the new voice of SmackDown, Ronaldo. But no, we'll see. I'm just glad that the Royal Rumble went well, and I hope that next year's Rumble can be as good and all that other stuff because I really, really think that this road to WrestleMania can actually be, dare I say, a fun road. I certainly think so, especially with some matches that are rumored to happen for WrestleMania. Hmm. Anyways, I think that's it. I don't know if anybody will be joining me tonight. So as I said before, hopefully you all have a great rest of your evening. Rest of the week I will be here Thursday night to talk NFL. And as always, take care.